Welcome back. I am Susanna May Levan O'Hagan. I thought I would add that in there. Okay, so clarify before I start. If I do not read this very well, it is because I do have a learning disability. That is my disclosure, I guess, because my learning disability makes it hard for me to comprehend, and my reading level is not that high. So, I'm going to do my best, but I figured I should let people know in advance, in case you don't want to hear somebody who doesn't have a great reading comprehension to exit. You do not have to watch this. So, due to the fact that I do have a reading disability, I have been trying to read out loud more to help. Because I have problems reading out loud because people judge me for not being able to read as well as others. Let's get to it and do it. Okay, Beetlejuice is a 1988 American Gothic dark fantasy comedy horror film directed by Tim Burton from a screenplay by Michael McDowell and Warner, based on a story by Michael Dallery and Larry. In Winter River, Connecticut, Adam and Barbara Miltonland are spending their vacation decorating their large country home that local real estate agent Jane Butterfield constantly presenters them to sell. As a hobby, Adam is building a scale model of the town in the attic. While driving home from town, the Midland's car plunged off a bridge and into the river. Barbara and Adam arrive home, but are unable to recall how they got there. While attempting to leave the house, Adam enters an unworldly desert-like landscape populated by enormous sandworms. The encounter lasts mere seconds for him, but after Barb rescues him, she claims he was gone for 2 hours. After discovering a handbook for the recently deceased and noticing they have no reflection in a mirror, the couple realizes they drowned in the river and are ghosts. The house is sold to New York real estate developer Charles Dietz and his second wife Delia, a talentless sculptor. Charles' teenage goth daughter Lydia lives with them under the guidance of interior designer Otto. Delia begins redoing the house with a new wave aesthetic of postmodern art. While consulting the handbook on how to eject the Midlands seen an advertisement for Beetlejuice. Following the handbook guidelines, they travel to an otherworldly waiting room filled with other distressed souls. After navigating the afterlife complex, the Miltlands return home only to realize 3 months have passed and the house has been completely redesigned. Their co-workers Juno arrives and discloses the Miltlands must remain in the house for 125 years before moving on. Well, that's a long time. Juno discourages them from contacting Beetlejuice, her former assistant and now a freelance bioexorcist, to drive out the Dietz. Beetlejuice can only be summoned by uttering his name 3 times. Juno recommends that the Miltonlands haunt the dates themselves. Adam and Barbara are invisible to Charles and Delia, which thwarts their first attempts. Lydia, however, can see them, which she abstracts to her peculiar nature. The Miltlands invoke Beetlejuice and are transported into the mold. Beetlejuice's crude and morbid demeanor is offensive and they exit the model. The Miltlands possess Charles, Delia, and their wealthy friends during a dinner party. Unexpectedly, their antics only amuse the group, inspiring Charles to pitch a supernatural theme park to investors.